Hello everyone, Jolly G Jollyson here, and this video is going to be very unedited, very little cuts, but this is going to be my guide to curse mode and how to get to the basement area by day 3. And when I mean basement area, I mean the sewers. So first thing we want to start off with is grabbing the money here and then grabbing the Screamatron. I don't even play it, by the way, in Kaz mode. I just grab it for the love of the game. Grab the first aid kit here. And first thing we want to do is just loot Vincent's apartment first. Because, Wounded Neighbor's a little bit tough in Kaz mode. Not that tough. But as long as you can grab these items, you can just fight him with no weapons. The fry knives are the most effective way to kill them. Also, make sure to grab this fridge. This fridge is important for later. It's how we can get Ernest pretty early on, which will basically just make our early game a lot better. Grab Wizard's Hell, get into an accidental fight. So now we can actually finally go after the Wounded Neighbor. And with the golf club, we have this. You can really use the carving fork instead here. It's actually better, but let's just fight him. Make sure to grab the tonic bandage. And for this fight, you honestly don't want to be, like, I'm kind of low HP with the accidental fight. It shouldn't matter too much here. And time for my favorite, boss gimmick. You just guard. You just guard for, like, the for the next few turns until he turns into his evil mode. So what we're going to do here is just use our forks. The reason I like to use forks here are just like convenience wise. You also don't use any stamina from using stuff like home run. When he does this, when his sprite changes to this, you want to make sure to guard. He takes reduced damage and he'll counter attack you. The hardest part about this boss fight, though, once you know the gimmick, is just hoping to not get low HP on bleed and miss. That would be terrible. Grab the key, and then we can go and grab his kitchen knife. And then we're actually kind of sorted for the early game now. One thing I do want to do, though, is grab the safe over here for curse mode. So we got off, since we've searched everywhere, we actually have enough to save before we have to fight the 3 people over there on our right. However, we don't want to save right now. We want to just quickly do a few things. When I want to use bread and then eggs to make a sandwich for Ernest. I'm pretty sure I said this earlier. But we do this, and then what we want to do now is we want to play Super Jumpland. Mainly I want to use this just because you can find some items that help your agility early on, like the rat tail. Also, you just get this game skill like really early compared to like everything else. And this will probably be the only game we get for this like little thing. But as you notice there, we have the jump attack skill now, and we are level 3. And what we want to do now is we want to use some chocolate bar. So we're back at full HP, and then we can go over here to Sybil. So what we want to do now is, you can talk to Asta. This just makes it so we can basically talk to him later, be like, oh, can you join our party and whatever, if you want to get him later. But we're not focusing too much on that. We're just going to grab the mop. We're going to grab everything in John's apartment. Even the food. And the main thing what you want to do as well is go into the bathroom, loot, and make sure to grab the roach here. This basically just allows you to get roaches pretty early on in the game. However, I probably shouldn't have done all that, and I'll show you why soon. Recently in 2.3, Frankie was a little bit evil. I made it so late, or the what's it called? The pool cue is basically at the end of the chase now, which is a little bit annoying. I prefer not to do a chase, but just to show people what to do if you get late on curse mode. I'll play around with her then. But yeah, it's probably better if you don't get lay, since you can get the pistol without having to spend money. And you can also get a grenade now, which can be really good for, like, you know, like the high five gang. Now, time for my favourite part in the game. The reason we wanted to be level 3, by the way, is just so we can get 2 impales here, which, you know, gives us twice as many chances. So we just have to get lucky here. Okay, now you get onto our second attempt. Hopefully this goes a lot better. You know, RNG still, but you know, we should hopefully get it now. So we do our first impale, and we don't get it. You can see why I don't like to get lane. Now, I'm pretty sure there is a way you can just, like, straight up DPS her, but it's just, like, a little bit too hard to consistently do. I know you can get the spade from, whatchamacallit, you can get the spade from the frozen apartment and do it there. Now, we did get quite unlucky there, and we had to, you know, do all that. Well, at least level... I love this glitch, by the way, it's probably one of my favourites. Yeah. So we are going to have to deal with Lay now. We do have enough money, luckily. Probably should put a bandage on, actually, now they mention it. So we go to talk to Lay. We ask sure. Yep. Yep. Thank you, Lay. You're so fun. But yeah, I'll talk about how you get Lay then. Wait, actual rage bait. The rats are... you have to... I'm so used to doing it exactly like that, because if you don't, they just... boom. We go up here to grab Ernest. Make sure to grab his what the hell am I saying? His cheese wheels back here. What I want Sam to be using is cleaver, pistol, and then for Ernest he can use the mop. The mop's for an important use case here. Now, if you want to, you can obviously save right now. You can just, like, head back to your apartment and then save there. You should have enough thing here. However, we aren't going to do that, just for time. So what we want to do is go into here, grab the hoodie first. You can do this strat, by the way, where you use, like, companions to body block enemies. It's pretty good. But let's just give it to Sam so we get higher defense, so we don't get as... Now, you can dodge these guys. Like, you see, like, you can. I nearly did there. You normally want to fight these guys, actually, because of, you know, one, hopefully, specific reason. Now, we just do clean swipe hit, and then we do get a little bit unlucky since Big Rat doesn't die. We actually also get a little bit more lucky, though, since we didn't take any damage there. And what I like to do here is I just like to... I like to hit them with a guard, just because they're really annoying to hit before they, you know, get closer. And they are actually kind of intimidating, a little bit, but it's nothing too bad. So let's just do this, get our Sam back to full. And what you actually want to do is you want to kill the rats here. You can dodge them, but we want to just kill them so we can get what's it called? So we can get rat tails. Rat tails are very important to get. And hopefully we'll get a little bit lucky here, because I have been unlucky before. Well, I don't get that many rat tails. Like, oh, like right now. I've only gotten 2, which is not enough for what I want. So that's a little bit bad, but you know. Shows that even with the worst RNG possible, you can still do good. So we use the child barrier key here. You can also grab Grandma's ashes up here. And something else that I don't see much people do is grab the toothpaste here. This is just so you can use toothpaste. Oh, that... You nearly got me. You nearly got me. I didn't realise I was at this high of danger. That did scare me a little bit. That's why you should probably save if you get to this point, because, you know, no one likes fighting the boss shades. And then you can just go here, you can go pick up your little chud. Now, I like to kill a rat child, however, for the purpose of this run, I'm making it as, like, you know, as general as possible by getting, like, stuff like Lay. I will be sacrificing my arm. Yay. And one thing you really, really want to do is sacrifice your ranged arm, because it is by far the best option. Since, I mean, the only ranged weapon you can use is the pistol at the start, which is really good. It's just like, I would prefer the selection of single-handed melee weapons. So, there we go. We have lost our arm. Feel bad for Ernest right now. He's just met Sam. He's already going through so much. Grab the Earth Disc. Now, before we do our Earth task activities, there is one other room I want to search. And it's this room. We're going to talk to... I'm gonna go talk to this guy, I guess, Aurelius. This is just so he can, you know, get Asta later. Grab the little Dustin Binsley, because we're mean and we like to steal it from him, even though he's like 40 years old. Such a chud, bro. Chud-ass character. Anyway, we've done that. You can also get into Frederick's apartment, which I'll do here. Oh, hi, Fred. I mean Fabrice. Is that his name? Forget it sometimes. No, Fabrice is the... What's his name? Oh wait, no, that is Fabrice, and Ambrose is the glitched guy. I get them mixed around for some reason. But yeah, main reason we go there is just so we can talk to... not even talk to, we just get some cheese sticks for stamina. And now what we want to do is we want to head to the I was going to say apartment, but that's not what it is right now. Now this enemy you really want to dodge. And it's probably... Sorry, I thought I heard the shadow guy for a sec. It's probably one of the easiest enemies to dodge. Like, you just go here. You go here. And boom. We can go and grab the Masters now. Honestly, one of my favorite enemies to, like, run away from. I find them pretty tough. They also have, like... If you want to, I guess you could, like, save Scum and try and kill them to get the sewage blade early, which is really, really good. One last thing I want to grab from floor 1 before we do our stuff is... Which one's the third one? Is it this? It's this one. Oh my god, I always skip it by accident. But yeah, go here. Mind the big eye. Oh, don't do that again, roaches. Now that we've done this, we can just go back upstairs and sort ourselves. Yeah. It's this way. And now we have everything we need to go to the ground floor. However, we will not be doing that. Mainly because yeah, it's just turned nighttime, so that's been quite well. But it's so we can get Ernest from Rattel. Oh, actually, do you want? Let's kill these guys real quick before. Mainly because they're just like really annoying and like they take up space. This kind of reminds me of like I don't know, like a certain other character in the game. Maybe like a certain Clint. Maybe he's like got like tooth around him that's really annoying. And I hate him. But you know, we take those. Anyway, we steal Ernest's clothes and then we go to our apartment and then we can go save. If you didn't earlier, but you should be all right anyway. It is now 7. Okay, we woke up pretty early. So yeah, you wake up, you do this. You can also make sure to probably also water your plant if you want to get Helen. Yeah, there's just a lot to remember in this game. So what you want to do first is talk to Lay, be like, hey, can you join us? Nope, because Lay's useless. But we're going to get a bunch of characters that aren't useless. Go to the icy apartment. Now, you can do this on the first day, however, I spent a little bit too much time doing other stuff. Silly jolly. But you want to go here, and then you want to go here, and then you get this guy. He's really annoying. You just dodge him, grab the toothpaste here, and now we have 6 toothpaste, which we can 8 actually. Ooh, which you can use with Joel. I didn't even know a shape can spawn there. Oh my god. What is my danger meter at? What? Oh, okay, I guess game. So what we want to do now here is, I have a pretty good loader actually, I shouldn't worry. So we go here, we want to go firstly, grab this, we are sadly in a fight. This guy, that main tooth guy you can see in the middle there, he feels intimidating, but he's just a chud. You can just kill, like, yeah, he's just very easy. I thought they would have been, like, a little bit tougher. So we do this. Make sure to probably also put on the baseball bat just for the extra agility. We got pretty unlucky there, and now our goated item, aka the cleaver, is broken slightly. Also, the cleaver, probably should mention this as well, is by far the best item, like the best early game item you can get. Make sure to say you're a neighbor. This is just so you can get the right friendship points. What I like to do here is I just like to press what's happening outside multiple times. Just feel it's the fastest way, I think, at least personally to me. So we go here. I remember on my first playthrough of the game, I killed Joel. Mainly because when he said fuzzy, I thought it was like his head's fuzzy. Which I'm pretty sure is supposed to be a sort of like intentional thing. But yeah. Also, I didn't know Joel was like 8. I thought he was like a teenager. I don't know why. Maybe I was a bit of an idiot. So we've done that. Now we can go talk to Madison, aka one of my favorite enemies. And what I mean by that is, she drops you basically the best weapon in the entire game. Probably, at least, like, overall. What was that? What? I mean, we have 3 luck, so it's not like I'm expecting my weapons to not break at, you know, every point. But, you know, it's the thought that counts. Good reach means we shouldn't really miss anything here. Now, oh, sorry, I coughed a little bit there. What you can do is you can grab the, I think it's called the old rifle in this room, but in my personal opinion, I don't like to do that. Mainly because I prefer to get the war rifle, which is a little bit later on in the game, but, you know, at Henderson's apartment, but it's not too bad. Now, we will be absolute. Oh, I just realized I've probably done something wrong. I'll deal with it later. So, we can't actually recruit Joel right now. I have to go and grab some other stuff. You can just dodge Baby Tooth that quite easily. He's not that intimidating. I mean sorry. I'm evil emoji. So what we're going to do now is we're just... Oh, what's a good way to get money right now, actually? I want to get a little bit of money just so I can, like, you know, do stuff. Actually, I just remembered the best way to do it. And it's with our best friend, Mutson. So we go down here. I wish I had the watch right now, by the way. It would just, like, help me so much to know what, like, time it is right now. In-game. What we want to do is we're going to go here, grab the herbicide. Might as well go here. The reason why I love to go into the laundromat is you can just get so many pieces of clothing. It's so good. And, you know, just walk past the flaming burst. You can see this little guy, by the way, in the corner. Yeah. Frankie, fix that right now. It breaks my... Oh my god, we got champion belt early. Okay, now, to make this a little bit fairer to everyone else, I will not be using mutt items, because, you know, they're innately RNG based, and, you know, I don't want to make this... I want to make this run as repeatable as possible. And when I mean repeatable, I mean, like, you could realistically do this, since, you know, Not everyone's gonna have champion belt. We want to grab that there, and now we have an insanely good... Wait, am I... Did I buy it? What? Wait, I'm so confused. What did I... Am I... Oh, wait, sorry. I forgot our Sam doesn't have a doesn't have a normal arm right now, so I can't actually give it to him right now. But, I mean, preferably, I'd rather use that on someone else right now instead. So now that we've got some decent amount of money from Muttington, did I grab his medical supplies? Okay. I'm a little bit rusty if you couldn't tell, but we shouldn't be too bad. So we go up to our goat Eugene right now. You go over to him. Eugene be like, I have the most annoying shop location where you have to run like 50 yards to get to him. So we actually want to haggle once. The reason why we don't want to haggle too much is because I believe if we get it below 80, Eugene's shop won't actually upgrade for the next day, which is very important for our 3-day strategy. So yeah, now we can go and recruit the goat, Papanu. The best companion in the entire game. I'm not joking about this. Hi Mask. Might as well talk to him. Hi Sam. Hello. This guy's a little bit annoying to repeat, but you know. And if you can get to the sewers by day 3, like, you know, the strategy is doing right now, you can get to the, area with, what's his name, the goblin guy, Stuart. Yeah, you can get to him and then you can go, like, you can go get the rose from Sharon. Do you need help? And then, are you hungry, fatty? Of course he is. Offer food. Muffin. Go eat it. Good. Yeah, I'm pretty sure as long as you give it a food that has the somewhat fulfilling text next to it, like, you should be alright. But anyway, we got the goat now. Papanu. I love how he's just so big you can't even see, like, the top of his head in his sprite. Our Papanu, we can actually go talk to Joel. The reason why I was a little bit like, oh, wait, let me go grab Papanu first, is because if you obviously get a certain amount of companions, you won't be able to get Papanu. And I'm pretty sure temporary Ernest now counts as a companion. Like, counts toward Papanu's companion count. So if I were to grab Joel there, I don't think I could have gotten Papanu early game. You know what? Kill Clint. Just kill Clint. Just kill him. You only get the tooth knife from him, and he's a bum. The tooth knife's pretty good, but like I just don't care. He's too annoying. Anyway, let's go and talk to Joel now. And now that we've got companions, we can save. By the way, probably should have mentioned this. Actually, there's one thing we have to do beforehand, but during that whole segment I showed you, you can save whenever. And I would say for future use, probably best thing for you to do is to actually grab Papanu first. This just makes it so it's easier for you to deal with the tooth apartment, even though it's not that dangerous, but, you know, it's like an extra companion you can use to kill things quicker. You also don't have to worry about the companion requirement at all. So yeah, make sure to go downstairs, grab the $100 from Mutts, then, you know, buy Cleaner X from Eugene, and then, yeah, you are sorted. So then we just go to Benjamin. The reason we're playing with Benjamin right now is just so we can get his, teeth pendant. And then once we get that, we can use it to basically make one of our guys become even more powerful. It also makes it so we can like just DPS things quicker, like certain problematic enemies, I guess you could say. We'll give it to our goat, Sam. But you can also give it to Joel if you want, just to make it so his early game DPS is better. I don't like to use Joel too much in my adventures personally. I find him a little bit too grindy to deal with all of his stuff. You can also grab the stuff from wait, I already did that. Sorry, I'm blanking out on my memory a little bit. But yeah, just be very careful when you're in that down area, since Madison can be quite troublesome. So I will also now show you how you can get Lay now. So let's just save. Boom. Wow. So it's kind of insane how you can get like a full team this early on, if you do Lay, of course. But I find Lay to be a little bit annoying. But you can do whatever you like personally. So the way we get Lay early is we go down here. We go into Lyle's apartment. We go and backshot him a little bit, and then we go and go to his door here. Unlock this, and then we can go and grab all the meat here. Yummy meat for... I nearly forgot her name. Lay. I was gonna say Audrey for a sec, but I don't think Audrey would be too much like big of a fan of this. You can also grab the fridge from the icy apartment, because I'm pretty sure that one drops some pork, I believe, and I'm pretty sure Lay will also eat that, so that can make it go faster. Yep. Oh, yeah, Lyle, that's a... I don't know why there's so much gunk there. So what we do now is we go up here, and then, yeah. We just go back to our apartment, and then we can start feeding Lay a little bit, I guess. Now, Lay's a little bit weird in how she eats. It's a little bit annoying. Can you join my party now? Yes! So, yeah. Once we come back, she'll eat all of our meat, and we now have her as a companion, so that's pretty good. Especially since she starts at level 5, which is pretty high for a companion this early game. See what Gion's up to. Hopefully Gion's doing well. Uh-oh. Oh, that's, oh, that's not nice. So what we're going to do is we're going to kill these guys. Joel, eat them, Lay, power smash. Joel has a very important part in our party. He's basically a, you can think of him like the girl from, from Fear and Hunger, where the entire purpose is basically being a meat shield. And yeah, that's what Joel's basically doing. He can do good damage later in the game, of course. He can do some insane stuff. But, early game is not that impressive. So we kill those guys and we can grab our vintage sneakers. And no one's going to take them off. Now, I like to give it to Sam just so he can have a full... So he can just do, like, he has jumping attack, of course. Let's give him a weapon that won't break. Or that, if it does break, it won't matter to me. So now we should have enough time should have passed. So we can get to the landlord's apartment. Hopefully. And... yes, it is. Fully operational. We go do this. Hi Papanu, thank you for blocking my way. So then we just get to this part and I'm just like, okay, let's just... Oh, I probably should have slashing, shouldn't I? I mean, these guys, it doesn't really matter with these guys, but Joel, stop getting hit. Okay, and now we can do my favourite part of this fight where we just press attack. And, and we're gonna make this guy real angry and be like, oh, I'm gonna infect the landlord. Yeah, well, thank you for doing nothing there. Good job. Loki deserved to die, old man. Make sure to attack the hand swarm here instead, because it's the only thing that can actually attack you. I didn't do that with Lay for some reason, but But yeah, basically a rule for this whole apartment area, the landlord is basically just make sure to have slashing weapons. What we want to do is actually ignore that old guy, and we want to go immediately into his bedroom and steal all of his items. This is where I like to use a key as well, just for the extra $150. We then go search his drawer, we get some dog tags, we get some money. Basically just keep searching everywhere. It's now the evening, okay. We don't deal with that. So after just searching and borrowing all of Henderson's stuff, we now have, you know, a decent bit of money. So what you want to do now is just keep on looting. And want to know the whole fun gimmick now? Basically, never get into a fight. We have a really good solid team and we can probably beat some commandos, but it's not worth it, like, ever. Like, they're too troublesome for their own good, and, like, none of them are particularly, like, in too bad of places, except for, like, the guys at the start. Like, they can get into a pretty bad place, which can be pretty annoying. Never, jolly tip, by the way, here, never talk to this guy. He does not deserve your time of day. He gives you a genuinely useless item. It's horrible. So just go over here. You know, so much money, like $400 dues already, damn. Oh, yeah, we got, you can... Yeah, okay. So, yeah, you basically just want to loot everything that isn't, like, tied to the floor. Oh, you can also... Is it this couch you can... Which couch is it? Sorry. But you can search one of Henderson's couches to get a bunch of loose change. I'm pretty sure it's the one back here, actually. You go this way, and then, yeah, you have to go... I'm pretty sure it's this... you can loot this couch specifically here. Yep. Find quarters, and you get some money as well, which is pretty good. It can let you get Audrey a little bit early as well, and you don't have to worry about getting certain stuff. So we just pay our rent money. Easy peasy, yep. You can go back and save here, by the way, if you're, like, scared of getting, like, caught. You can basically just save whenever you feel like there's going to be some sort of danger. Mainly, especially in the in Henderson's apartment, when there's just, like, a bunch of bullshit that can not kill you, but, you know, make it a lot worse for you. Now, we also gain access to the outside area, which we're actually going to... You don't have to go out here, obviously, especially with all the new dangers in Curse mode. However, I just find it best to go here, since you can get some really good items. So here is Minesweeper's tent. We go in here, we can go talk to him. We actually like talking to this guy instead of, what's his name? Radio guy. I don't even care about him. I don't even like remember his name. But now we can go pick up mines. Let's test that on Betsy. So that we just go over here. And we can... Yeah, ooh! Yay! Now that we've done that, we can, yeah. I don't remember every single, like, specific landmine spot, sadly, yeah. But you can get, like, a gist for where they are. Like, there's one. This is the... Yeah, this is his tent. You have to go... I always have a little bit of trouble finding this guy's tent, but he's actually useful. Unlike Radio Guy. Oh, I hate Radio Guy. Anyway, now that we've got supper charges, we can basically never talk to this guy again. We are now going to have to deal with this little shit. Oh yeah, I forgot to give someone, let's give Lay the gun. Probably not the best thing I could do, but you know. I trust Lay slightly, I guess. Possibly. Yeah, okay. Now, you shouldn't get into a fight with this Gatling guy. You can dodge him quite a bit, but this guy's just annoying. You also get some decent experience from fighting these guys, even though, I'll be honest, I find them a lot more, like, easier than, Commandos. Unless he does that ability, by the way. That's the only thing that's actually scary about him, and he did it first try, thank you. also, we got so unlucky there. Like, half of our items broke there. Well, it didn't, like, break fully. Like, I think Pap's thing is now cracked. Thank you. And now my chipped knife is chipped. What the hell, game? We're getting so unlucky. Oh, this is so fun. Frankie. But, you know, we bore. Oh my god, I have so much loot. Goddamn. Give Joel his cheese. It's good to use cheese on Joel since, like, he has so little HP. The HP you get from cheese is just, like, so good for him. It's way better than bandages. Yep. Rage bait the mine to come over here, and now we can just return to the to where we came from. Oh, you. Okay, just grab a few little mines on our way. This is the minesweeper tent, so we can just. Where's that? Yeah, that is the minesweeper tent, I believe. So we just go over here, and boom, we're back. And now we can go pay our rent. The reason I want to do that stuff now, where we talk to the hand guy, the people outside. Oh my god, we're going to be 2 off. We're going to be 2 off, like, unironically. I forgot there's a certain area we can loot. Oh, that's problematic media. So we just go over here and we can go loot this, and then we get $50. But we're actually 2 off, so we're gonna have to go kill someone. And luckily for us, we actually have a solo. We have a solo guy over here, so we can just, you know, quickly make it look like an accident. That's all I'm gonna say. You know, like, no, don't ask what happened to this guy. Oh my god. Yeah, that's why I like to use jump attack. It's really good, especially for this area. Like, that is 170 damage. Holy moly. And if we were lucky, we could have gotten the rat tail, and then we'd be even doing even more damage, and then we have luck as well, and, you know, we shouldn't be out in trouble. So we should have 400 now. Yeah, 408. Nice. So we go here, and then we pay this, and now we can actually get the key. Oh. Okay, so it is nighttime. Let's just go quickly loot some stuff. So we can go here, grab the mine here, and then let's go back home, I guess. Walking in the apartment. So we go here, go here, go here. Oh. Do that. Then we can go downstairs. We can go through here, and we're just going to quickly finish off Mr. Henderson's apartment. And by that time, we should be sorted to get access to, and we should have access to the basement, and then we can go deal with Antoine, which is a bit of a problem for a lot of people, especially for me as well. But, you know, I did that one challenge run where I beat Antoine Day 2, Solo Sam Curse Mode, and that was pretty tough for me. I also didn't have any, I didn't use any, I didn't have, what's it called, I didn't even have, like, the health belts as well, which was, which would have made it, oh my god, that would have made it, like, 10 times better. Oh my god, what the hell was that? So, now we have this guy, oh, this guy's so annoying, since he can just, like, you know, you can move there, and then he's just like a evil media. But what I like to do is just wait for him to, like, go to the. Oh, sorry. I like to wait for him to go to the top of this area. Hopefully, he'll do it soon. No, go up. I said up. Up. Yeah, this guy's a little bit annoying. You really don't want to get into a fight with him. He is such a heavy drain of resources, and you won't even be able to kill him. He's just, like, so incredibly tanky. So we do this. But you can also do that as well, I guess. It's just a little bit more dangerous. And also, you really don't want him to do. Sometimes when you, like, leave for a door while an enemy's chasing you, and next time you go through that door, they'll be chasing you again. this guy has a really big problem with that, and he can really, really kill you. Since if you like get into a fight with him and he's like, you know, doing the blinking thing where he can't attack for a bit, you can grab the key, but by the time you get back, he'll be normal again. And you'll basically just get into a second attack thing with him. So you're basically wasting even more resources. And I accidentally got into a fight with this guy again. Bear hug with Pap, and then we can use you, and then we can use Carve. Hopefully she dies. I mean, this freak dies. I love Joel early game. He just like he does some of my favorite damage numbers in the game, like 9 damage. Maybe if I mean, you can make Joel do pretty good damage early game. You give him like the teeth pendant, and then you give him like the tank top, which is actually pretty good for him early game. So we've now got the key, and now you may be like, oh, what do you do now, Jolly? We're going to do Rat Hell. You don't have to do Rat Hell. I'm just doing it because maybe someone would want to have Ernest, and you know. We might as well show you how to get Ernest. Also, for Antoine, I like to personally have Ernest. Not for any specific reason, just because, like, he's more tanky than Joel. And I find that to be a pretty good aspect about himself. Here's our first encounter with the rats. So what we want to do here is, I actually like to throw a firebomb here. And then, honestly, I feel like with everyone else, we can just go, like, basic attacks. Reason we did Sam there to throw the bomb is just because he's got the highest agility, so he can just, you know, DPS these guys down. And now, but because we did that, by the way, this attack normally does, like, so much more damage. Like, so much more. And hopefully Colonel Squeakums will kill this. What you can do is, you can use some special attacks, actually, just so you can, like, kill these guys. Oh, did we get a rat tail belt there? I think we did. Yes, we got lucky. Okay, so Sam's actually, like, turbo powerful now. That's really good. But you can get a similar effect, in the normal game. I'm gonna try Crush, because, I felt like it did really low damage for some reason. I think I was just doing a basic attack, so... let's get on our way. We have to fight these two, Dumb and Dumber. Now, these guys are really annoying. We want to focus on this guy on the right, though. He can do this one skill called, like, Dragon Breath. Holy crap, is it annoying. Let me just use the thing. And, honestly, Lei can just use, yeah. Okay, there we go, look, luckily we killed him. We got a little bit of bleeding. Joel does his... Okay, this guy did Caustic Breath, which is basically Fire Breath, but... Okay, but I swear he doesn't do it as often as the Fire guy, but I guess I always just kill this guy first, but... Okay, and then Joel can go feed, and then Joel... just kill this guy. That really annoyed me. Like, goddamn, why was he so... Why did he do that attack? I swear he never does it. It's like... I swear I don't remember him doing that. We've actually gotten, like, really unlucky this run, I just realised. But, you know, we're too good to die. So what we're going to do here is we're going to actually use our second firebomb now. And we're actually going to have Joel use it, mainly because he's so, like, terrible. And then, since he isn't really going to be doing anything, and then honestly, let's just use, like, let's use Cleave here. There we go, nice. Honestly, now that I think about it, you don't really have to use... Oh, Cleaver broke, okay. Just focus on the guy with the mace first. I'll penetrate this guy. Whoa. But yeah, just do that because he's really annoying. And then pistol multi-shot, and then yeah. I actually remember doing a... a day 3 rat hell run once, and I managed to kill everyone, like, one turn kill everyone, except from these guys. Not because of the other two, but because of the shield guy having, like, so much HP. It was really annoying. So yeah, obviously, when you get to this part, there's a, you basically never want to fight Rat Champion. Rat Champion is just way too tough. Even for a Papanu, who you should be using against him. If you were to do it, of course. But you'd need something like, I don't know, like Training Belt or like Champion Belt. You need like a mut item if you were to do it like day 3 or whatever. So, what our strat for this guy is to use our high damaging skills. Let's just use a dinner plate, I guess. I forgot to give Leia a new weapon, but she's just going to be shooting anyway, since that's a bunch of decent damage. Like, that's at least, like... Holy... Joel... Okay, I guess we got a little bit unlucky there, and now our goat is dead. This is actually quite troublesome. I did not want Samuel Look Outside to die there. But since Papanu's the fucking goat, he just destroys. He just, oh my god, that was genuinely brutal. 270 damage, like, god damn. And then also, I'll get rid of, honestly, I'll actually swap these two around. Giving Sam more luck just helps his items not break, which is, what happens a lot when you use jumping attack. But now we have Ernest. So yeah, this is how you can get Ernest as well. And we basically want to go back to our apartment now to save, of course. So he's tell Joel to stay behind. And now we have Mr. Ernest, who's basically just going to be helping deal a bunch of damage during the Antoine fight. And before we save, by the way, as well, just so we don't have to do it in case we die or whatever, we could just grab some food. Make sure to use like these big food options just so we can get like overall team heals more. I want to actually also use kitchen knife for you, and a let's go mop boy again. Old uniform. Yep. Yeah, okay, we're good. Let me just do one more meal just so we can get like full stamina back. Since I really don't want to use, our colas, sodas. Oh, we have a knock at our door. To make this also more replayable for everyone, I will not be carrying out door encounters. Let's see who it would be though. Oh my god, this would be so good early game, but yeah, you shouldn't really have to, yeah. Now, I actually might use this save now, because I haven't got any early game Saria and Monty in a while. But, Pap. There we go. I mean, sorry, not Pap. Ernest. Papanu would never do that to me. But a chud like Ernest would. So yeah, that's pretty lucky. But, we're obviously not going to use Monty and Saria because, not everyone's going to get Monty and Saria. So yeah, we've done this, and now we can try and deal with Antoine. Now there is one specific item set. Not really. It's not an item set. What am I talking? Do you know what? Let's go fight Tooth Baby. I guess might as well. I hate the sounds this freak makes. Well, stop crying! God. Yeah. 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 Oh. Stupid little chud baby made themselves cry. I think they're weak to crush. I believe so. Doesn't feel like it, goddamn. Maybe I shouldn't have done that there with Lei. You know how she's gone evil mode, but hopefully she doesn't kill. Yeah, okay. Well, it doesn't even matter as well since we've already killed the stupid baby, so I actually... that was really bad for me there. That's also why I don't like to use Lay offensively like that. Or use her beast ability, I mean, since it's just like... before you do a quest, it's so like... it's such a gamble. It only gives you the war rifle? I thought it... oh, I'm thinking of the difficulty, sorry. I haven't actually... like I said, I don't really open the war rifle thing because, you know, I'm so stupid. I was like, oh, what's a good way for me to get money? Oh, yeah, I forgot. Edwin also has a safe where he gives you a bunch of money. Sorry, guys. Guess who, guess who lost this game? So we're actually just going to reload our save there because, someone might have made a little silly accident, and, I don't... what's a key we... was there even a key we could get there? We got the one from the bathrooms, we got the one from there, we got the... no, I don't think so. I don't think there was a thing we could have got. But anyway, this is what you're supposed to do. I've probably cut out the previous part. But basically what happened is I used my spare key on the safe in the 2 family because I thought it would give you money as well as the war rifle, but I mean the old rifle, but it does not do that. So you know that's cool, I guess. Luckily though, you can just head over to Edwin's apartment, and you can go open his safe there instead, and you get a bunch of money. And I'll show you what we do with this money, specifically above 280. That's how much you need. So we go over here. We go here. And then we can buy acid flasks. This just makes Eugene's fight... not you... what? This just makes it so Antoine's fight is just 10 times easier. So yeah, now we can just go down here. We can now go to the basement level, and we have to go deal with the most annoying guy in the entire game. At least on solo Sam, at least. He's not too bad when you've got, like, companions. So you can body block. But he's so annoying. Since he'll do that thing where he'll, like I mentioned earlier, where if you, like, escape someone or they're chasing you, they'll basically, like, chase you when you enter back through the door. Really annoying. So, yeah, just playing with my food there. Oh, Ernest took a bunch of damage there. That is quite unlucky. Especially since he's one of the characters where you're like, oh, I really don't want him to take much damage here, I guess. What we can do here, though, is honestly, Sam can give Ernest some tonic so he can feel a little bit better. And then, with Pap, honestly, we could just use Penetrate here. Grinning Beast, and then, I guess, you can just use an Acid Blast here. Might go Ernest. Actually, wait, if I were to just... nah. I was just gonna say, if I were to just spam acid flasks here, I'm pretty sure I can not kill Antoine at least, but at least do a bunch of damage to him. We use Sam there to heal Ernest, of course, because, you know, high agility Sam, he can, you know, do stuff before this stupid bug. Oh, by the way, I was right. If you were to just spam acid flasks there, you could just get him. You could just kill him. I just remembered I was gonna say math slightly wrong, but that's not the right word for it. Oh my god, what the fuck? Yeah, we can now use Papanu's Shell Lunch here because, you know, some people have been damaged lately, and yeah. But now, we killed Antoine, and honestly, we get onto the easy part. Well, we just have to kill these 2. Acid Flask. Acid Flask. This is my favourite strat, guys. We do Acid Flask. Oh no, Papanu took a bunch of damage. Acid Flask. Oh no, Esther already died. Oh no. Oh Noah. Oh, you're so tough. Oh my god, I'm so scared of you, Noah. Oh, I'm so scared of you. Oh. Oh, I'm so scared. I'm so scared, Noah. Oh, please don't use your confuse on me. Oh no, please don't. Oh, that's actually great from late there. Goddamn. Bleed free just from a carve? Colonel Squeakums, bro. You're Colonel Squeakums. What was that, bro? What did bro actually do there? You can use an acid flask here. Probably don't take a shot every time I've said acid flasks this fight, but I like to just save it. You know, acid flasks are a really good thing, and for some reason Eugene is like never restocking them. We also got really unlucky there with Antoine drops. He dropped nothing, which is always so fun when he does that. Also, I would advise not opening this fridge, because there is a small chance it could be the fridge mimic, and since you've just been in this massive fight with, you know, what's his name? With Antoine, you know, you have that sort of problem to deal with. Now that you've beat Antoine, probably heal up a slightly bit. Make sure to have one bandage, and now we can go talk to Steve. All you gotta do now is just go through the sewers and just dodge every enemy, and you're good. Yep, that's it. So, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Just a short little guide I made to getting to the sewers day 3. Even if you wanna do something with Ratchild, so you know, losing your arm. If you wanna use Lay, which actually turned out to pretty good this run. However, I would advise, it's a little bit weird, is to kick her out. If you're using her for your main party, of course, that you're going to use to defeat the boss, you can keep her. But honestly, I just like to kick her out after I'm done with her, just because she just eats too much food. She's just too greedy, man. And you'll be on like the final few days, and you'll be like, oh my god, I literally have no food left because Lay ate it all. But you know, that's a me thing. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and hopefully it can help you with your own curse mode runs.